Hey, comic book fans and YouTubers, I'm Joel from Joel's Comic Talk. So, comments. I did go to my comic book store this past weekend, so I'm doing a special midweek comic book YouTube for you guys. I got a bunch of new comics. We'll just call it new comics for November 4th, even though there's a couple there from the last week of October, but most of these are from this last week, so I'm very excited to show you guys what I got. So, first up is I got a face mail edition of the New Mutants number 98. First appearance of Deadpool, I believe. So why I don't have the actual issue of the New Mutants is way out of my price range. Getting these face mails is the next best thing. Marvel has been reprinting a bunch of their has been doing a bunch of reprints for their some of the more expensive comics. So for those of us who are on a budget and can't afford the actual issue, the reprints are so much nicer. I mean, I'm glad I got it. I know it's not going to be worth a lot in the future, but just to have a reprint of a popular issue is still pretty good. So I'm happy I was able to pick it up on the weekend. The comic book store where I went to had lots of copies on the shelf. I wasn't sure if they would, but it was there, so I snagged it. Even though it wasn't in my file, I'm so glad there was still some copies on it. So I go to my comic book shop every 2 weeks. I'm not like some people and go every week and and then put out a video on that Wednesday. I wait a couple weeks and then I get my new comics because getting them for every 2 weeks is to me better than buying them every week, because I think it gets a little bit expensive getting them every week, especially if you get lots. I know some people like to get them quite every weekend so they could do their video, whereas me, I get my comments, I read them, and then I will do my video so I can showcase them for you guys. So this is Strange Academy Final. The future of Marvel Magic is on the line. Some of your favorite characters in here: the Scarlet Witch, Dr. Voodoo, which is on this guy teaching students how to do magic, and there's a new threat that's threatening to destroy the school, and you have to read it to find what the threat is. It's a kind of a new ongoing series. So this is the regular cover. Such an awesome cover. I did also get the variant cover for it. This was not in my profile. These were still on the shelf, so I thought I snagged them because I heard a lot of hype about these. So I'm like, oh, why not? I don't know if I'll keep keep on reading them, but I do like the fact that it's about magic, and even Doctor Strange appears on the front page for one panel, so it is kind of cool that it's a school for the mystic arts, and they're kind of like training students to teach magic. So it is it is a fun read. I give this issue a 7 out of 10. The story, the art, there's lots of action in there, so I really did enjoy it. So who knows, I might pick up issue number 2. So next one I want to show you guys is Star Trek from all eras. Captain Sisko is back from the Bajoran from the wormhole, and now he's gathering up all the different Starfleet members from all the different treks. As you can see, Data's there, Dr. Beverly Crusher. So all from all different eras, and I think that's so cool. This one I am going to be collecting. It's in my profile. It's a new ongoing Star Trek title from IDW. This is first issue. So I guess IDW now has the rights to Star Trek, I think. So Star Trek is one of those franchises who's over the years gone through many publications, and I guess Marvel didn't want to do it anymore. So IDW is the more the independent comics for these type of titles. So I'm really glad I got it. This is just a regular cover, so it is looking forward to reading this, and looking forward to new adventures in the Star Trek universe, and especially with Captain Sisko, because in the last episode of DS9, we saw Captain Sisko ascending to the wormhole and being gone for quite a number of years and until now. And there's a new bad guy threatening to kill off all the gods, as you can see. So he's gathering Starfleet's finest to get. So next one I got is X-Men Legends number 3. Mojo versus Longshot, with a couple of appearances of the X-Men, Kitty Pryde and Wolverine tracking Longshot to try and help him. But this is a really fast-paced issue. I really enjoyed it. It is Longshot versus Mojo for the most part, and he gets into a fight with this other bad guy, Spiral. He ends up taking her eye out, really doing some damage with his daggers or spears, whatever you call it. So Mojo's not happy that he escaped from his own universe, or Mollywood as he calls it. So he's trying to bring Longshot back, but Longshot's putting off a great fight, and he's going to have some help with a couple fellow X-Men fellow X-Men team members. So I highly recommend this comic. X-Men Legends is a really good read, focusing on one or two characters from X-Men's past. So I give this an 8 out of 10 just because the story and everything is so much clearer and it's easier to read. So I'm really enjoying X-Men Legends. This is issue number 3. With Longshot on the cover. That's Wolverine, Kitty Pryde, and Spiral. So some cool X-Men people from the past and from the future. So last ones I want to show you guys is Amazing Spider-Man number 12. It's Spider-Man versus the Hobgoblin. So Spider-Man has his new costume and he's ready to test it out. If you thought Tombstone and Vulture were that he thought was tough to defeat, the Hobgoblin is going to be even tougher. So it looks like they're trying to test Spider-Man against all these villains and making the fights even harder. But Spider-Man has a new toy, a new hang glider, so it is going to be very cool. But I'm going to show you a key issue because there's kind of a new bad guy in this called the Golden Goblin. So he's kind of making a cover appearance. But I did get 3 different covers for Amazing Spider-Man number 12. This is variant edition with Venom. I don't know why they show Venom on the cover for one of them, because he doesn't really appear in this issue. The main focus is Spider-Man versus the Hobgoblin, so it is what it is. But still, this is still a pretty cool cover. This is my second favorite cover, but still, I'll show you the key issue of the week for that I picked up is this one here. First cover appearance of Gold Goblin, which is this guy here. Spider-Man's looking out the window and going like, "Oh crap, there's another new bad guy." So the main story is going to be focusing on Spider-Man versus the Gold Goblin, and he's really going to be put to the test. So my key issue of the week is Amazing Spider-Man number 12, cover C. So if you guys haven't picked this one up, I suggest picking it up, because I think this is going to be going up in value because it is a cover appearance. So it is a minor key, whereas these 2 other issues are not a key issue because there's no appearance. Technically, the story is there's no appearances, but they made a cover appearance for a key this time, which is this gold guy there. So yeah, that's what I picked up for this last week for November 4th. Let's just call it. Is still pretty good read. So what did you guys get? Did you get all 3 covers of Amazing Spider-Man, or did you just get one? I hope if you guys got Amazing Spider-Man number 12, you got this one here with the cover appearance by of the Gold Goblin, because that is your key issue, and that will be the one that's flying under the radar at the moment. So I think if you guys haven't got it, hopefully you did. So there's some new comments I got for this last week. So I did, it's a little bit smaller week for me, but still I got some pretty good ones. I'll still do shorter shorter YouTube video on Saturday for you guys. I got a couple gold key comments I want to showcase for you guys. But I want to quickly do a video for you guys to showcase new comics and to show you guys what I got, because I did go to my comic book store this past week, so I'm throwing off a video really late, but that's okay. I don't try not to do it on the same day as all these other guys do, because otherwise there's everybody's fighting to get people's attention. But anyways, I hope you guys like what I showcase for new comics, and I will showcase a couple cool gold key comics for you guys on Saturday for Adventure Saturday. But I do like to get new comics, and I like to show you guys what I get. So everybody, I'll see you guys on Saturday, and everybody have a good week. Thanks everybody. Have a good I'll see you guys for Adventure Saturday.